Hey, I'll be starting a stream of DeadAge here soon. Do not work for Atomic, so even though I'll be showing you some of the Atomic games that are out there and even playing some of them, I want you to know that I get no commission and I don't work for Atomic. Say hi to the wifey. Say hi, wifey.
Hi, wifey.
That's Shauna. She'll be playing soon. You're not on camera yet.
Oh.
But I will be turning on the camera. I'll be looking that way.
I'll do a dance.
Oh, will you now? Well, then I'll turn it on right now.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
So that's what you get when we have 11 kids.
Gotta stay in my lane.
I hear you, man. You got that one down pat, right? That's funny. Oh, good shit. I gotta fix my webcam. I turned it off. I wish our dog would be quiet, though. I'm sure everyone doesn't want to hear the barking.
Yeah, I'm not happening.
All right, so I know that it looks a little bit, cartoony, or artistic, but it looks like it's going to be fun. I played the Telltale one some time ago, like episode 1 of it, and I think it was pretty cool. But it's not this, obviously. DeadAge is an indie, and Telltale is something that's become pretty popular. So also, feel free to let me know how the stream is doing, how the sound is. All of that. I know earlier Twitch was having some problems, so want to make sure that that's doing good, and would love to get you guys all as followers. So please hit that heart, and any donations are appreciated but not expected. So let's play. And you might hear my dog bark because my wife has 3 Chihuahuas that don't know how to shut up. Just to be clear. So I hope the video is good. See, is it doing like any auto adjustment there? I mean, the sunlight definitely seems to be occluding some of it a little bit there. There they go. All right, so I might mess with the camera here in a few minutes, but not right now. I do have a pretty mug though. See? I'm just kidding. We'll talk soon about that. All right, so here's DeadAge, so I'm going to start it right now. Actually, one more thing before I start it. So I mentioned to all of you that it's Atomic is the name of the service. And they have about 800 games, maybe a little bit more. And not all of them are indie games. In fact, some are very well-known games. They're just a little bit older. If you have kids, they have the Lego games, several of them, so they're great. The beautiful thing about Atomic is it streams, so it doesn't take up all the space immediately. It just streams what is needed, so you're able to put it on any of your devices. So personally, we game on a Shadow PC, which is a PC hosted in the cloud. We always have the newest GPU, newest CPU, and 12 gig of RAM, so we're screaming. In fact, the 2080s were released, so a Quadro P5000 was the upgrade. Just happened last week to my Shadow PC. I also have a VR gaming rig, which isn't bad. I have a 1050 Ti. My goal for VR was to do it on a budget, and I nailed it at $600. Made sure that I had to tweak all the services and make sure that everything really dialed in, but did quite a bit of reading and saw that NVIDIA had done quite a bit to get the 1050 Ti qualified. Obviously, for long-term sustainability, I'm definitely going to want to go to the 1080 Ti on this rig, and that's on the list, right? And there's several other things I'd like to add. I'd like to add some streaming gear, but I think right now what I'm doing right now kind of works. So anyway, so I had a previous channel, VR Nights. I appreciate everyone that had been followers, and I shut that down in lieu of Shanghai Gaming, which is a combination of my wife and I. My wife Shauna, she is a console gamer, but she also wants to start playing WoW and some of these first-person shooters, and she's looking forward to, engaging with the community. And so am I. And that's Phoebe, and Phoebe wanted to say hi. She's never going to stream, but she's always going to butt in. I guarantee it. Also, for you anime fans, there's quite a bit of anime indie games on here. And I may even play a few of them, just for the fun of it, because some of them actually look kind of fun. Let's see which ones look fun, right? Before I start DeadAge, because I did say I was going to play some DeadAge. They even have a channel for Japanese anime. Years ago, I remember this game. If it's the same one, I think I remember it being around. Oh yeah, see, 1999. Years ago, I remember this game. Let's just watch the preview real quick.
Together, these worlds were the kingdom of heaven.
Commander, several Janam battleships have just appeared on radar.
You must protect the flagship at all costs.
I don't know. What do you think? I mean, pretty freaking cool, right? Septerra Core. I think that's one that I'm definitely going to stream. Definitely qualifies as a retro game from 1999. But I remember playing it and I remember it being quite a bit of fun. I've never seen this one, but I thought that this one too may actually end up being pretty fun. But I don't speak, the language, Japanese. But I think the game is actually in English. I think the song is just in Japanese. Who knows? We might check it out. My other kids all loved anime and had quite a affection for it. I know Sailor Moon and Naruto and all that. And part of what I'm finding as a gamer dad is I'm getting a more and more open mind as I go. And sometimes something you don't expect to be fun is just going to be a whole lot of fun. So, anyways, this one's I think called Neptunia. Anyway, so for you anime fans, definitely Atomic has stuff there for you. I don't think this was the first one. This is like the second one. There's several other ones that I was looking at their titles that I'm interested in, but let's jump into this DeadAge and kind of see what this is about. So I had mentioned to you guys before that because I'm running on a Shadow PC that I can run everything on the absolute top the scale of graphics, and that would be any title even today, whether it's from 1990 all the way to 2018, all the way to 2019. It's always going to be on par. It's always going to be ready to go. So it's pretty awesome. So this one looks like I could actually use a joystick. So say no more. I think I'll probably do that. So I just picked up a nice little joystick off of Amazon. It's a Xbox One controller. I do have an Xbox Elite controller, and I could plug that in, but I prefer to leave it paired with my console, my Xbox S, where I do some gaming there as well, and there'll be times that I'll pull up console and we'll just do some console gaming, like Destiny. I'll definitely be doing some streaming of Destiny. Nope, not Destiny 2. I have that one on PC. But Destiny, because I really, 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 when I started to play Destiny 2, found out that I really enjoy the timeline, the storyline, and the chronology, and I didn't get to experience it myself. So I didn't get to experience it myself. So I'm like, you know what? This is something I definitely want to go back and experience it. Not just watch the YouTube video, but experience it. So. Anyway, so let's try out this DeadAge. So here we go. All right, so let's check our settings first. Make sure everything's good to go, right? We'll turn down the music volume a little bit. I don't mind effects so much. We look like we're good to go. So all right, let's do this thing. So play game. First profile. See, I told you I've never played it before. So it looks like all I can be right now is a student. So let's do that. What are the upgrades? Okay, so it's not like I have to go buy something. It's just something that I earned medals along the way in my first play. So I go from there. What's casual? All right, so I mean, it still looks like it might be challenging. And then there's hardcore. So let's make a deal, right? Let's do casual, play through this prologue mode, and then let's look about hardcore when we get over here, right? So, all right. So mine's Mike, and we're gonna go casual mode, and let's play the game. Also, I'd love to hear the games that you guys are interested in, whether they be retro, current. I'm also a big VR fan. I run a group on Facebook called VR Elite. Love everything VR. Kind of taking a break on VR because I had surgery recently, and VR requires you to be more interactive than sitting with your. Well, there are some VR experiences you can sit with your joystick, but for the most part, you have to be doing it. So. Really, I don't think that, that's perfect for me right now. It seemed harmless at first. Scattered individuals were reporting gaps in memory, followed later by exorbitant highs of adrenaline. Scientists were baffled and were unable to find an effective treatment. All right, doesn't sound good, right? The zombie infestation spread quickly. The outbreak ranged across the country, plunged the entire American continent into chaos. Oh, hey, you know what? Let me make sure. Okay, good. You guys are hearing it. Now all that matters is fighting to survive. Okay, well, it makes sense to me, right? Hey, please feel free to hit the heart button. Give me a little love. I'd love to have you along with me. So always happy to have new people to interact with. So all right, so let's go. So we got a picture of, it looks like some real apocalypse, right? You let your tired gaze wander along the horizon. It is lined with scattered plumes of smoke in the distance. You strain to digest the events of the last few hours. Lily, are you there? Are you all right? You look around frantically, but there is no sign of your sister. Not much time could have passed since the accident. You were thrown from your car and lost consciousness at the side of the road. I have to find her. She can't be far. The country road is littered with empty cars, no sign of people until you spot two figures in one of the more distant cars. Lily, hello? No, not again. Every new start of DeadAge plays differently. Okay. A grisly figure is approaching you. You have seen its kind too often. in just the last few hours. In the rampant chaos of people screaming and climbing over each other, you saw several of them amidst the confusion. All right. The horrific vagrant loped slowly and with little coordination. Your adrenaline and thoughts raced. Feeling the onset of panic, you tear at your backpack to open it. All right, so here we are. So this is our choice. Kind of like it. It looks like we have like a notebook that we're gonna work from. So here's our inventory. All right, so we equip our stuff here. So that's good. So we're gonna equip that club, right? Make sure that we're good to rock and roll. Looks like we're equipped. Hey, can I invite myself? Nah, can't invite myself. All right, so I'm the only party now, right now. Here. All right, so how do we get back to where we were, right? Stats, inventory. Oh, here we go. Prologue, I'm sure. I seem to have got myself a little lost here. That's what I get for I decided to jump ahead, right? Hold on a second. Let's find out where the hell are we at? Where are we at? How do we get back to what we were doing? Come on. We want to play the game now. All right, we're going to click on Mike. Come on, Mike. Let's go back. No, what have you done? Maybe if I hit escape, maybe if I click prologue again, maybe if I beg, I don't know what to do next here. My goodness. All right, we're in the party, right? So does that change anything? No, we don't know what to do next. How about escape? Back? No, that's not it either. All right, what do we do here? We're a party member of 3. There's got to be a way to get back. I mean, this is ridiculous. Serves me right. I'm always pushing buttons. It's the tech in me. It's what I do for a living. Okay, here we go. I think I'm getting back. Okay, the undead figure approaches slowly. You hear a deep gurgle. Just a few hours ago, you watched one of these creatures tear your brother apart. That doesn't sound great. Not even a minute later, your brother opened his eyes and had changed into one of these things. So let's fight. Hell yeah, let's attack these things. So attack. It doesn't look like to be using my joystick, so let's just set that aside. Was the very same club you used to ward off what your brother had become. Remnants of flesh and blood still mark the spot where you caved in his head. Yeah, we look like we're a badass. So how do we fight? Oh, here we go, attack. Wow. Zombies can be tough, as you recently experienced. This one could severely injure or even kill you. You remember that you have another weapon in your pack. Alright. What weapon oh, look at this. We got a Glock, bitch. Okay, remember that you can always change weapons during combat, and this is sometimes essential to your survival. You arm yourself with the old sidearm of your father and look up to focus at your attacker. Alright, let's do that shit. So we're equipped. Load that shit. Alright, and then we go back. Okay, takes up some time, which, Approaching Nightmare uses it to attack. Alright, so we just got hit again. Die, you monster. You barely fight the pain to remain standing. Every weapon offers a range of uses once equipped. Clinging desperately to consciousness, you raise your gun to point it at the rotting opponent. Alright. Attack. Unsteady vagrant. Look at that, bam. We're done. But that using ammo, of which you don't have much. At least you found something of use on the defeated creature. Cool. I've always needed an undershirt. Other undead are on our way to us. Any of you Walking Dead fans? That's kind of what drew me into this. I promise I'll close those blinds here soon too. I realize that's probably what's throwing the glare. At night, it's not having the right light. I'm working on getting that streamer kit together. Maybe some soft. I have some other blankets because we have 5 kids and they've all grown. So, I might use one of those to cover a blanket to kind of make a soft light, temporarily. As we move along here, obviously I'm going to add some more stuff. Like I'll add the mic boom, and I'll add the LED lighting, and I'll add a even better webcam. Though my laptop has a decent webcam. I also use my S8 with a program called DroidCam a lot of times, and a simple tripod. So I have some options for. Where's my tripod? Oh, it probably fell behind the monitor. So this tripod has a flexible leg, so I can actually attach it to the monitor by bucking around with it, quite honestly. And it's kind of cool. Anyway, so I'm looking at where my picture frame is, and for this game, I think that maybe putting it over here in the middle might be a better place for it, because I want you guys to be able to see too. So let's move my my camera. Oh, come on now. Don't be problematic. So I'm gonna put me. Wow, I put me off the screen. I'm gonna put me over here, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and just a little bit. We're gonna just become a little more tiny, right? You guys can see I have a pretty mug already, so you probably don't need to see constantly that I have a pretty mug. All right, let's do this thing. All right, so now you guys can read too, even though I'll probably read a lot of it. The shot fired has attracted other undead. They seem to sense your warm blood and flesh. They drag themselves groaning towards you. Oh my god, this totally reminds me of a VR title I'm playing called Arizona Sunshine. I mean, I told you about interactive, right? You literally have to hold the gun and shoot them. I miss Walking Dead. I've got to jump back in. I wonder what's going on with Negan and all that. Kind of got distracted from it with Doctor Who, which is incredible. I love Doctor Who. In fact, I would love to hear what any of your guys' favorite TV shows, genres, books, etc. I'm reading The Game is Life. The Game is Life, which is all about actually being in a simulation, but not just a simulation inside of a simulation. Anyways, by Terry Schott. It's great. The Game is Life. Book one is free. Get it on Amazon. Again, not getting a commission, just throwing that one out there because it's great. Now, honestly, I haven't been reading as much as I should, but I am on book 4. It is pretty damn incredible. So let's move on here, though. So I opened my pack. We might as well just go ahead and continue to attack, right? I mean, what are our options? So let's attack. Oh, it wants me to jump to inventory. The bloodstained undershirt offers minimal protection or damage your attackers may cause. All right, well, I guess we'll equip it anyways. I mean, if somehow we're missing a shirt, I guess we better put one on. So, all right, and then we're back to the fight, right? The undead have reached you. Weak, with only a few bullets remaining, you resolve to defend yourself to the last. Yeah, damn right we're going to defend ourselves to the last. I fucking hate zombies, man. They need to die. All right, so we're going to use our handgun, and it looks like we have 4 shots. All right, who should we grab? I don't know. I don't like unsteady vagrants, but there's 2 bitten pedestrians. So let's, oh man, I was really hoping we get rid of him. Dishonorable discharge. All right. Go to hell, says the sheriff. All right, Rick showed up. Nice. I gotta have that freaking shotgun. That is badass. Look, we got a better shirt too. The armed stranger radiates an inner calm. The sheriff's uniform gives you the hope of having found an ally in this apocalypse. You should come with me. I could use another good man. Thank you, but I'm looking for my sister. She disappeared. Are you sure she's alive? The last few hours have seen more death than any other in history. She has to be. She's tough. I lost consciousness and just woke up. No sign of her. Well, there's no driving on this road with all the abandoned cars blocking it. I'll walk along the road with you and help you look. We'll see there's a decent man. Take some ammo and a med kit. By the way, what's your name, boy? The boy isn't far off, you think to yourself as you open your pack. Being a student hasn't really provided you with experience to help you navigate this mess. You're aware that you are neither properly equipped nor ready to face the apocalypse. I don't think we're ever going to be, right? My name is Mike. Where are we going anyways? We've got a camp not far from here. You can rest up and get your bearings, Mike. You decide to use your new med kit. Your medical inventory is limited, meaning you can only carry a finite amount of med kits and syringes. Alright, so we're going to give ourselves some med help, which to me looks like we need it. And I'm sure we're going to start really kind of understanding more of all this as we go, right? Alright, so let's use it. Alright, so we used it, and we're going to go to gear. We should reload our weapon. That's damn certain. So looks like we got 15 more ammo, maybe 13. All right, cool. And I found a better shirt than that other one. So you also found a better shirt. While the bloodstained undershirt protected you a little, the new shirt also increases your strength, which benefits your close combat damage abilities. You select the chest slot. All right, so select it. Once you've selected the corner slot, equipable chest clothing will be displayed. This allows you to filter your inventory. You select the new shirt and close your pack. Alright, let's equip it. Looks good. Alright, we're looking better every moment. And let's get back to the fight, right? So we have to make it to camp. And it looks like we have a couple more undeads here to deal with. We have an undead nurse. Your opponent is an undead nurse. You must know your foe before it can be killed efficiently. You can find out more about an enemy by selecting its name. So, by selecting its name, I guess it's right here. Oh, here we go. The undead nurse still follows some muscle memory and instincts and can heal other undead. It can additionally deal poison damage. Sorry, you may hear some background back there. We have 5 kids together. 8, 7, 6, 5, and 3 soon to be 4. So, and then between us, we have 11 children total and 8 soon to be 9 grandchildren. So we're a big family, but you know, I wouldn't trade it for the world. It's everything. I might not get to go to Hawaii and I might not get to go to all these places, but you know, I'm telling you, there is something to be said about being rich in love, even when you're frustrated. So I've got a wonderful wife. She works really hard to take care of her kids. By trade, I'm a systems engineer. Been doing that for 30 years, both pre-sales consulting as well as consulting, and then most recently a 5-year stint with Blue Shield of California. And I love what I do. I've always loved computers and technology. Of course, gaming since the very core of it, back to the pen and paper days, Atari 2600, all of that stuff. On and on. Learned to program in BASIC so I could program my own programs. But anyways, I'm wasting time here, right? And I'm talking quite a bit about me. Hey, tell me what you guys do and what you guys think. And again, I'm always interested to hear about what kind of games are you playing? What games interest you? And when you get a chance, check out Utomic. I don't get paid to tell you that. There just seems to be some cool games like this one. So let's move forward. All right. So obviously we got to get rid of the undead nurse, because if we don't, she's just going to heal the other one. So that's got to be our first target. All right, cool. Ineffective on the spray, huh? All right, well, we're going to get the unsteady vagrant this time. Ah, ineffective, huh? Dual Claudus. There we go. Makes me wonder if I should pull out my club. I'm sure I'm not supposed to at this point. You feel you have grown stronger. This would be a good time to assess your skills. You select your skills menu. Alright, so here's our skills. The survivor may choose from a variety of skills. You have been awarded skill points, which can be used to improve your combat and job skills. You choose a skill that appeals to you and you leave the menu. Alright, so this is really cool. For me, this feels like pen and paper gaming a little bit. So actually, I'm kind of enjoying this. I know that they only gave it like 3 stars on here, but I think people, when they look at their video games, don't realize that you can have like this passion about a game and still have a passion, that coincides with it, like something from pen and paper that you're playing digitally, like Roll20. I was running Pathfinder campaigns on there and building out these wonderful dungeons with graphics and all that kind of stuff. I'm assuming that what I need here is to like put some something in here, right? Let's see, I have 1 point left. I should probably go with medic. So, and then let's go look at our loot. Oh, I probably should go back and select the sheriff too. I think he's part of our thing. So we got a toboggan. You find a crate. The lid seems to be connected to something inside of it by a wire of some sort. Oh, by a wire of some sort. So this is probably a bomb. I mean, we might as well. We're probably going to die. I'm going to mute for a second. My wife is having to take care of my son there. All right, I think the sheriff would be the one to do it, right? He has higher hit points, and he has a better cunning than me. So we picked up some more materials, so it turned out good. We chose the right character to do the job. So I'm sure the materials are going to come into some kind of thing for us, and I'm sure that we're going to learn as we go here. Mike, keep an eye on that money. Money is worth nothing anymore. Materials are the new currency. Use them to trade when dealing with the merchant. That's my little man, Mikey. He's a robot. He's making sure you all can hear it. You leave the highway and start trekking through the woods. Luckily, the undead are few and far apart. When one appears, the sheriff makes quick work with a well-placed shotgun blast. I'm liking the sheriff, man. I don't know, should I do it with an accent or? So funny because I end up doing that. My mom used to read to me and she'd make all the different voices. You hanging in there? We'll be there soon. Still no sign of my sister. Where could she be? I'm just going to keep it unmuted. You've all heard kids before. With luck, she's with the survivors that set up nearby. She might also have found our camp. You can rest up there. All right, well, let's get to camp. Looks like we got some that we got to take care of. All right, we're here. Look out. The gunfire on the way here must have drawn a horde. When a horde appears, you sometimes have to face several waves of undead. These encounters are more challenging, but the rewards in weapons, ammunition, and other gear are greater. Alright. Protect the camp. Don't let them through the gate. How are we supposed to do that? There's so many. You're lucky I spotted you and your undead friends here. How you like this play, gentlemen? Trish, good timing. Go ahead, Mike. Awaiting your instructions. What, mine? Trish has a few advanced skills, but to use something as strong as her burning volley, you need 2 action points. Action points are generated every round. Your AP are displayed in the upper left. Complex skills require 1 or more APs to use. The skill Combat Readiness, which raises your defense attribute, increases your AP by 1. Use it now. Okay, Combat Readiness. That's what they want us to use now. So, is that me going to medic, or is that me going to her? Well, okay. Oh, there it is. It's under that. Okay. So, we're going to use that now. And I guess we're going to choose Trish. All right. And then I'm going to, I'm just going to straight attack. And I'm going to go after that bitten pedestrian. Well, they hit Trish. I got hit myself. Trish has an FAP. She can use the skill Burning Volley now. This powerful ranged attack can hit multiple targets at once. Sorry, my sons are very loud. They really don't have any volume control, right? It's loud or even more loud. Just kind of seems to be the case. What the? No, it can't be. Oh no, it's gonna be my sister. With shock, you behold your enemy. Under the long and tangled hair lies the blood-soaked face of your sister. Her eyes blank and hungry. She didn't make it. That's her. What's wrong with him? He just found out he lost his sister. Lily. Well, let's do it. Don't lose focus. That isn't your sister anymore. You know that. You never get used to that. Everything goes dark. You lose consciousness. In this state, you are unable to react. Luckily, Trish can ease your pain with the skill First Aid. This skill can only be used if you have a medical syringe. Alright, so when we get to Trish, obviously, we're going to use that medical syringe, right? Alright, they're attacking the sheriff, and he has better life than us anyways. So health than us. Trish has better than us. Alright. She blocked. Alright. Let's we're getting back up. That's good, right? So we're gonna attack. And let's try to help him. Let's try to get rid of Lily so he doesn't have to. I'm so sorry, Mike. Hang in there. Alright. Well, we don't have a choice. We got to get out of this. It looks like I'm still poisoned or something. Alright, well there we go. Got another wave coming. Let's see here, we got some tools. So that's day one. We successfully defended the camp. DeadAge automatically saves your game at the beginning of each day. Since this is a survival RPG, manually saving during a day is not possible. Choose your actions wisely. Aching, you wake up to see Trish sitting at the edge of your bed, watching you with sympathy. She leans down to hug you comfortingly, but you don't want to talk about your loss. You just want to get back to helping the camp. Mike, we need new weapons. Come find me in the cantina and we can talk about the details. Someone new enters the cantina and smiles a nod at Trish. Bill has munchies. You hear he had found his way to the camp on his own, what might explain his good mood. Hey there, you two. It's a new day, and I'm starving. How would you like to come and do something about it, huh? Uh-oh, the dogs are sensing zombies. Phoebe, come on. Mike, could you join? We're running low on rations. Why don't you head to the highway and get to know each other? Bill looks at you expectantly. You can find out more by speaking to Bill in the cantina. Well, I mean, I think that just makes sense, right? We're not going to run off with this guy without talking to him just a little bit. So it's giving us a little bit of info. It says Bill is a stout survivor with a vested interest in stocking the camp with edible resources. He wants to join you as a party member to explore the highway in daytime. Look, and he has some skills here. Well, I have some skills here to use, right? And I have job skills too. I feel like I need to put a little bit into cunning. And I want to put one into survival for now. Actually, let's put two. Actually, let's do this. I think this is probably the smart way to go, right? We're going to do one of each. And then we're going to go to combat skills. Yes. And we're going to go engineer. Engineering. Or should we put, or should we should put one here in melee. Go engineer. And let's just put one into melee. I don't know, I think it's a good idea. And maybe into shotgun as well. Alright, we've got that one. So we'll hit accept. So we've done our stuff here. This lists the jobs we have to do. All right, and tells us more about them. And this is the cantina, so we can talk to Bill. We're going to ask him, how did you meet the sheriff and Trish? I haven't known them for long. When everything started going bad, I hid out in the woods. We ran into each other around this camp occasionally. I hope more people find their way here, although that means we'll need even more food. What have you got planned? We don't have anywhere near enough to eat. Oh, we don't have anywhere near enough to eat. I figure you and I go patrol the highway and check abandoned cars or anything that might help. I'll get into a sync with Bill and how I think his voice sounds. So I was a DM for like 18 years. I ran a very long-standing run in Forgotten Realms. I'm sure many of you that play pen and paper, Dungeons and Dragons are very familiar with Forgotten Realms. Some of you probably that haven't played are familiar with Forgotten Realms. There's a great amount of books in the fantasy genre that are written about it as well as several video games. Now I got my big old lab scratching at the door. She wants in. Every once in a while, she gets caught up in the barking of the little dog, and all of a sudden it goes from an absolute annoyance to this big booming bark. Sounds good. It shouldn't be too hard. There are plenty of cars we haven't searched yet. Okay, hold it. That's me. I should have just used my voice. Don't take too long, or we'll start going hungry. Hungry survivors lose energy every day until it runs out. And you can imagine what that means. Let's try to avoid that, shall we? I suggest you take me into your group and we go pop a few trunks. Sound like a plan, Mike? Later. All right. I mean, that sounds good. I mean, and it gives us something to do, right? So we've talked to him in the cantina. We can go back. We got some jobs to do. It looks like challenges and travel, right? So what are the challenges? All right, let's kind of give us some statistics and what we can do here. Gear, medical help if we have it, our skills, jobs that we have. Survivors can perform job tasks to craft items, hunt for food, or guard against invaders, okay? Cantina, of course, where we can talk to people. I can talk to Trish here, and remember, we need to do that anyways. This tells me who my party is right now, and it looks like we can buy some stuff here in the shop. They're stocked every 3 days. Well, it seems to me if we have any money, we should buy. We don't have enough. All right. But I bet you we could sell stuff too. I mean, if we can buy stuff, we can sell stuff. Yeah. I don't know. Well, we'll have to take a look at all that, and I think we'll understand this better as we get along, right? So, all right. And then stats. Stats is about us. We already covered that. All right. So let's take a quick intermission, and then we'll talk to Trish. All right. Hey, by the way, thanks for sticking with me and viewing. If you like what you're seeing, please go ahead and click the follow button. If you're seeing this on a pre-recorded, please feel free to also hit that love button. And we're also on YouTube. Information down below. Click the YouTube symbol. We'll take you to our channel. There, we're also going to have a backup of all of our videos. Donations are always appreciated. Tips, whatever, we'll take it. Equipment's not cheap, so always like that. But really just looking to have a fun time and hoping to have a fun time with y'all. So I'm gonna take a quick break here, and I'm gonna throw on the intermission screen. I'll see y'all here in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
VR. In my last episode, I said I was going to Whiterun, and I did. I sold off a lot of the equipment we found, so we got a lot of money, or at least some. Then I returned to Riften because I wanted to show you my 3 other companions and my daughter and my son. And this is my house. I also want to take all my companions. There's a fort not far from here where there are a lot of bandits. And if we are as unlucky as last episode and Genesis really spawns in a lot of bandits, I think it will be very good to have a backup. I think we can do it, the 4 of us, but I'm not sure, depending on how Genesis want to kill us. Yep. Let us see if I can find my daughter and son. By the daytime, they always run around in the city. Yeah. What I didn't mention in the last episode was that I want you guys to give me some inputs on where to go, maybe what quest line you want to see, something like that. But it can be hard for you if you don't know how much content I got in this game. So, for those who don't know, the VI version is the special edition. So, we have the Dawn Guard and the Dragonborn DLC. And I have never